What is up? What is up? Welcome to King Conversation, everybody. Welcome to the last Wednesday in the month of October. I am here. I am back. It is good to be with you this evening. A little later than normal, but it is what it is. How's everybody doing tonight out here tonight? Don't have any guests tonight. Just want to come on for a little bit to talk about a couple of things that are on my heart for us kings out here as we deal with a bunch of stuff. Grab a new cup. Here's to the kings. Here we go. All right, let's start with the housekeeping stuff. Number one, make sure you go and subscribe to the magazine, offthebenchmagazine.com. Got a lot of stuff coming for 2023 as we're already working on it. We're switching up the format. We're going bi-monthly. So the next issue to drop will be the November, December issue. Should be coming out shortly. October, November. October, November issues drop, and then December, January. It's still new for me, but that's still out there. You definitely want to get involved in the magazine. We're still looking for content. We're looking for advertisers in the magazine. Covers are available if you want to feature yourself on the cover. If you are good, come to the cover, and we got you on that. So that's what's happening with the magazine. We got a lot of great events coming down the road. I've been doing a lot of different things, traveling on the road out here. Also, make sure you join the OTB event Facebook group. We're still moving tickets to shows and events. A lot of stuff's coming down the road. We got some big concerts already being rumored to drop next year. You want to be on the group because I'm going to be putting the information in the group. Browns fans, stand up. I know. But I still got tickets. Cavs fans, what's up? War, all things Cleveland. We got you in Cleveland. We got you here in Virginia. We got you wherever. We are sending people all over the place, to Vegas, to Atlanta, to Dallas to see games. Still time for that. Especially for teams making the playoffs. I know it's a little early, but let us know. Hockey, everything's on the books. We had a great run with Hamilton that was here in the area for a long time, and now it's for the holiday shows. I'm working on something special. I'm trying to. If you haven't been paying attention, there's a big show in New York, MJ Live or something like that. And one of the versions of Young Mike, the young dancer, is from the DC area. And I ain't gonna tell everybody. I'm working on a connect. I'm trying to get the young brother on the interview for the magazine. I have a connect who knew somebody who knew something about it, and I'm working angles. I can get that dude on to talk. Yeah, that'd be huge because I've not seen it yet. I need to get to New York to go and see it, but we want to definitely support that action. We've sent people from here to New York to see it, but we want to make sure that we get that up there. If we can get them on here to the show, again, that would be dope. But go to the Facebook group. We'll be activating that more and using more, especially coming into the year, first of the year next year. All right. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, Off the Bench with Mark Wiggins, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find me and get some good stuff dropping in on there. And of course, we can talk about the magazine already. Make sure we log on over here. Hey, what's up, Denise Knowles? Say hi to my people's online. What's up, Coach? I see you. What up, Billy? What's up, Newt? Denise is on here. I got to talk about Denise. I'm going to talk about my quick stop over in Nashville here shortly. So hang out with that. But anyway, that's what we've got going on right now. King Conversations is my thing. I love getting on here to talk to other kings about the stuff that we're dealing with and where we are and how to get to the next level. We're definitely looking to have more kings on different formats as we get into 2023. We took a hiatus during the summer, as we all should take a break every once in a while to regroup, reorganize, and reassess our goals. So we'll be back coming on with that. We're going to finish up the year and then get back into it in 2023. Again, if you're subscribing to the magazine, make sure you do, and make sure we get your Woke Wednesday. Woke Wednesday, I'm very proud of myself that I've actually gone 2.5 years, almost 3 years of dropping Woke Wednesdays. Even when there was a guest on, Nicole DeCandis is one of my early writers, and she came on for the month of August. It's like when the pastor goes away, right? The pastor goes away, and the guest preacher comes in. She handled August and part of September for me. I still was dropping content. I have not missed as of yet. I'm exactly excited about that. So we want to keep it moving. As you get comfortable with doing things, also you begin to share more. And that's a challenge for me. I talk a lot about some of the stuff I deal with, but my woke Wednesdays get into more of what I deal with, and maybe you're dealing with too. We can resonate. One that just came out involved Denise and her Music City Jazz basketball team. So we'll roll into that since you're out there. What's up, Denise? So, you know, I went to Memphis for work, ran over to Nashville to hang out with my bestie, Dr. Shay Myers. And also while I was there, Denise knows, one of our rider, the do-over coach. She asked me to come and speak to the Music City Jazz, which is a what do you call it? Not developmental league, not the D League. It is a minor league basketball team. People are still trying to make the league. They're still trying to get to D League, G League, overseas. NBA is still the business, right? Still the business. And she brought me in to talk to the brothers about what's next, you know, kind of focusing in a little bit. So I came in, dropped about a hot 15 minutes on them, and had a great time just listening to them talk about their dreams. And it was kind of refreshing because it's like, you think you're working on your dream. You think that you have put the work in for your stuff and you're making these sacrifices. Yeah, I had to go reevaluate my efforts. I ain't gonna lie to you, Kings. When you need to go back and look at something, go look at somebody who's hungry. You ain't hungry enough. Sometimes these brothers out here trying to hit the circuit, trying to get seen, trying to get picked up, and in the gym working like we back in college or we back in high school. I was like, wow, this is fascinating. So I was encouraged by that, and they're, you know, apparently really receptive to what I had to say, according to Denise. It was ABA. Sorry, I've been clarified. It's ABA Semi-Pro, American Basketball Association. I think that's right. Semi-Pro. Thanks, Coach. And you know, just be able to talk to those dudes, man, and to share with them, like, help you to stay off the bench. People ask, where does off the bench come? It sounds like an athletic thing. It absolutely is. It is an athletic mindset. It is something that I know all too well. Getting off the bench and getting in the game, restarting, removing, getting whatever, no matter what we're working on fourth quarter, rest of the year, working all year, you still have time to get your dreams in. These dudes still have time. And their mind is not quitting until it gets done. And or the body says we can't do it no more. But I really appreciate the opportunity to get in there and talk to those young men about being willing to become better. Everybody say better. Right, better. All right. I don't know where to start with this. I've been watching the demise, self-inflicted, I'm gonna say almost intentional efforts by King, and it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch what's going on. I have no comments on the comments that were made. Well, I do have a comment, but I'll keep it. I'll keep it right. It is after 10. I could go a little harder, but let me just say that when certain things are said about a group that's not us, black men, it's issue. When things are said about us, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't agree with the statements. They are absolutely hideous, heinous, but we've heard that before. The sad part is, while some laugh and scoff and golf at the demise, bro needs some help. He is absolutely having, I think, a break would be what my sister, Dr. Wiggins, would say, but I can't bring on here because this show ain't for women, it's for men. I think he's having a break. And it could be inflicted, self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted. The things he's doing and running out, things have not been good since his mother passed, right? Kind of like with Mike Tyson. Everything was good until the manager died. And then once the manager died, he was off the rails and still trying to get it back together after all these years. Says a lot about the relationship that we carry as men who influences us, right? And it just hasn't been right. Well, you know, people excuse a lot of stuff when you win it. What do they say? Winning covers and cures all ills, but it doesn't change the fact that things below winning are trash. And when you start losing, insert Lakers, all of a sudden Westbrook can't shoot. He's never been able to shoot. He's never been able to shoot. It's just magnified because they're losing all of a sudden. And Kanye's been saying crazy mess for years. Oh, but his music's good. Oh, but his music's good. Yeah, it is. However, there's more to life. I mean, the fall is dramatic. When did Forbes come out? Forbes came out, what, an hour and a half ago, early this year. He did everything in his power to get on that billionaires list. Everything, the shoes, Gap, whatever. He's no longer on the list. No longer on the list. So now all of a sudden, they need to sound a different alarm. I get all of that, and sponsors are pulling back, and in the society now, and rightly so. It's their money; they can do what they want, support who they want. But I have a feeling this ain't gonna end well. I have a feeling it's not gonna end well. I don't know what kind of intervention can be done. What's up, brother Newt, brother Green? What's going on? Say, Lisa Marie. I'm not sure what's popping. I'm not sure how, but it doesn't seem well. It doesn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say is that because this is King Conversation, man, if we don't do a better job of watching our own mental health, right, or watching what's happening to us and who we have around us and what we do, and surrounding ourselves with type of people that are going to watch out for us and pull our cards, this is the fate. This was going to happen. It's just again, the gloating. The gloating. As we watch another black king basically do himself in. I'm not gonna say they did it to him. I'm not saying they did it to him. I'm saying he's doing it to himself. And that's just sad to watch. It's really hard to watch. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's almost up there with the whole R. Kelly discussion. See what I said? Excuse the behavior for so damn long. But his music's good. Sorry, what? I don't even want to hear it anymore. I just don't. But that's what happens to us when you allow talent to cover up your shortcomings. You make excuses again for winners. And as true kings, you don't need those kind of excuses. You don't want to be excused because you're a winner. You get the excuses because you've earned it. Get the privilege because you've earned it, not because you make money and you're famous and everybody wants to hang on. They moonwalking right now. You kind of gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I want about Adidas, and they'll never drop me. Excuse me, sir. We get our shoes back. JP Morgan Chase, your money's in the bank at JP. Sir, don't even come in. We're gonna send you all your crap right back right now. I don't know. You go to Capital One. They may help you out. That's a whole new level. We ain't gonna deal with this. So just be careful out there. We surround ourselves with those type of people. So let me get into what I want to talk about. I just have to vent on that one. I'm tired. Unless somebody says something on the chat line, I ain't got nothing to say about him. But there's two things I want to talk to the kings about. I just want to simply just tell you, just to ask the question to another king, are you okay? Or you good? You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? That, that changes the whole conversation. Ask the hard question straight up and down. Are you okay? Two quick stories about just simply asking the question to another king, are you okay? A friend of mine from the job is going through a divorce, right? And we work together, and he talks about it all the time. As a divorced man, tuned in, I'm listening. The wires are up. I'm waiting for the signals. I'm listening for the cues, and he's talking about this, and it's been going on. Been going on. And so finally, he makes the move, and he's preparing to leave the house, all that kind of good stuff. Still acting like everything is good. I know it's not. Been there. So we're on the phone talking business or whatever. I said, yo, bro, let me ask you a question. You okay? His response was a response I was hoping for. Man, thanks for asking. Hell no, I ain't good. Absolutely, I'm not good. This is a mess. Da 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 da. And I can't believe I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. And this and then the third. And I was like thankful that he just let it out. I may not be able to do anything. You may not be able to do anything with what they're fixing to tell you, but you may allow for a release of pressure to get it out of them and get it into the ether so they can go deal with it. And the simple question, are you okay? And you know what I'm talking about when I ask the question. So that way they can at least speak to it. I'm thankful for those people who were around during the time that I went through my dark moments, the ones who pull up and say, bro, just come over and hang on the deck. Sit out back. We ain't got to talk. Have a cigar. Here's something to drink. Life saving, life changing. Just recently talked to another brother. I was out on a trip and he's been dealing with the death of his dad. And now all of a sudden, he was already like the dude take care of stuff, but now you got to take care of mom. I understand that one too. And you got other things working. You got your life. You got this. You got relationships starting off. You got this, and your mom, blah blah blah. And so you got all this pressure, and you have not taken a moment to mourn or to really sit back because your main man, your man, is no longer on this earth. So we out to dinner, sitting there with bestie, and I asked a question. I said, let's have a king conversation. I really wish I had recorded it because it was classic. I said, how you doing after the death of your father, bro? I ain't doing good, man. I've been doing good at all, kind of hanging on and comes and goes, man. I cried the other day. I just broke down, whatever. I'm just nodding my head. I understand. I understand. I said, have you taken time to mourn? I know you've been doing all this. What time have you taken for you? It's been a few months now since Pops passed on. What you doing for you? Oh, I haven't had time to do it. Bro, you got to make time for you. So we had this conversation, and at the end of it, he just really wants somebody to ask him. He just really wanted someone to say, bruh, are you okay? Maybe somebody had. Maybe you didn't trust them. Or maybe it was just the right time to say it because I could see something was not right, right? You just know. Especially if you as kings, if we've been through something and we see somebody else going through it, you know what's coming down the road. Oh man, we about to get divorced, everything's good, but we're gonna be friends. And say, no, sir. When the papers drop and it drops this real business, things change. People change. Now you eventually may get back to who you guys were before, but during that time frame, it ain't the same. It's not. And exactly where my boy started to get into it. I'm like, yo, here's what you got to do. Here's you need to make sure you see somebody, get talking to somebody, get your people together, lined up. Don't handle this by yourself. Where's your friend? Where they at? Talk to them. And I keep going back to that because I thought, how many people we pass on a daily basis, King, or in our sphere of influence, in our kingdom, that we don't take the time to say, are you okay? Where that at? I think probably one of the biggest moments of when it happened for me was when I was co-marker my chapter, the Dulles Leesburg chapter, when my chapter Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated. And I took over as the president, the co-marker of the chapter. We had one of the worst tragedies in the county. Murder-suicide of a beloved brother and wife in the community shook everything to the damn core. Everything. Nothing mattered, didn't care, screw the agenda, screw what we're supposed to be doing. I'm now the president. All I know to do is sit back and listen. I often tell people when we talk about the history of our chapter that, God puts us in positions because that's what we're supposed to be. I was probably the worst poll mark ever when it comes to policy procedures and votes, whatever. But I was the right person to be in position to hold this chapter together because we run through the meeting and get to the end so we can just talk. Brothers just screaming out to the ceiling, mad, couldn't understand what happened. And we referring people out to talk to people. And after a while, you still have to ask the question, are you okay? Are you good? That's part one of the conversation. Part two of the conversation is, if somebody asks you the doggone question, give it an answer. Kings, I'm all right. No, you're not. You're not. You're not okay. Even if you feel like you're off a little bit, just acknowledging that you are having some struggles will help you immensely trying to handle your struggles. I'm not able to do anything but listen, nod my head. Well, I'm gonna just put you in the prayer circle. My family gets together every Saturday morning. Mom and them call at 8. I don't care. Listen, side note, I don't care what I do on Friday night. I'm a grown ass. I'm 55 on my way to 60. Let me get to bed because on Saturday morning, my sister, she don't never sleep. She gonna call and we 2 hours in on past 9 years. I miss a call, I feel a little off. But just telling someone, you know what, I'm gonna just pray for you. And then actually pray for them. Don't just say you're gonna do it and don't do it. I love the people who say, oh, hey, can you just pray for me? And they go, let's do it right now. Whoa, wait. I didn't mean like right now. But no, we're gonna pray right now because I'm gonna forget. I've done it a few times, kind of scared myself when I did it. But you feel the move to just say more than just, oh, I'm gonna pray for you. That's just Kings. We need to stop that. Say what you're gonna do. Pray right then. You don't want to do it in public. Close your eyes and take a breath and utter, because your utters will be interpreted by the Holy Spirit. So speak and take time to answer the question. And as men, as kings, I know it's hugely difficult for us to be in touch with our emotions outside of being angered, being pissed, being happy, and being asleep. I know. But at some point, kings, you're going to have to learn to verbalize, use your words, and say what you feel. Even if you have to say, I don't know how to say this. I don't know what to say. Here's what I used to tell the youth groups when I was working in the church. It got me in trouble sometimes. I didn't take care. I tell the children, we're dealing with issues and they're trying to get it out. And they're like, I don't, this, I was like, well, man, just say it. That bitch, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, right. Now we in a church, by the way, they cuss and they going off. And I go, all right, now let's clean it up. Now that you got it out of you, let's go back and analyze the situation. Sometimes you just need to get it out of you. I don't care how it comes out. Just get it again. Just get it up and out, so you can deal with it and acknowledge that it exists. You have to acknowledge that it exists. When the king asks a question to another king, you owe the king an honest answer. Be truthful. I'm gonna be transparent. No, we struggle with transparency because we can't handle our own truth. I'm afraid people will judge us differently if I tell you that I'm actually hurting. Tell you my heart hurts. Tell you that I'm sad. Tell you I'm lonely. Tell you I'm depressed. It takes a lot. But if you're gonna be a true king, you gotta lead by example. If we're gonna help curb these situations with other kings, like with Kanye, there's nobody in his circle. I'm sure there is. I'm not gonna say there's nobody. There's nobody in the circle talking. I'm sure there are plenty of people reaching and trying. But it's not the right person. It's not the right person. Um, but you need to be the right person in your sphere, in your kingdom. You got young people watching. You see these young brothers out here struggling, all confused. No disrespect to he, them, they, and us. All confused. Pick one. Pick one. I'm good. I'm good. Whatever you call it. Just pick one and roll with that. Make your mind up. But see, that's what we got to do as kings. We have to speak to those issues and then help them along the way. Because if we don't step in and do it, then we're gonna watch some more demise. It's good. It's tough. But anyway, I just want to come on and share your thought. Just ask the question: are you okay? Ask it and be sure that you answer it when it's asked. Because trust and believe, you ask me if I'm okay, just get ready for a conversation. Depending on the day, I'm good. Depending on the day, I'm not good. Nothing funny to walk in. Hey, you doing okay? No, I'm not okay. Oh, whoa, what's wrong? I'm not okay. I'm pissed. Why? What? Whatever. Sad. This is my dad. My mom, my kids. Nothing going right. Somebody come, they come for me. Who? I don't know. They come. Whatever it is, be ready for the conversation. Be ready for the answer. And again, you don't have to have an answer. Just your presence alone as a king is sufficient to help things move along. And then go get help, get recommendations. You go, hey, listen, he's talking about this, that, and third. Hey, bro, here's the numbers you may want to call. Here's the people you may want to talk to. Definitely go down and speak to somebody in the VIP program. You pay for this stuff in your insurance. Pick up the phone and call somebody. Could save a life. Could save a life. So it is about the mental health. It is about the things we talk about. It is about the relaxation. It is about taking time for self. Talked about in the last King conversation, I guess that was probably September, maybe? Whatever it was, about making yourself a priority. Not ease, priority. Making yourself a priority includes your mental health as well as your physical being. Emotional, spiritual, physical. All three of those need to be the priority for you in order to maintain and do the things you're supposed to do as a king. So let's see what's on the line over here. What's up, cousin Nikki? Monica Taylor. Hey, Monica, what's going on? Star M Holmes, Word. I don't know all that. Hey, Star, what's happening? But anyway, so this is the King conversation for this evening. So here is my decree as I wrap this down. My decree is simply this: you cannot be a true king and control things if you are not compassionate to those who are in your sphere. You have to be compassionate. And part of compassion is actually engaging. Part of compassion is actually holding people accountable. Part of compassion is sharing, modeling. More kings will get on and talk about how they're feeling, which they are. I'm seeing them coming from different places. I'm not saying it's not happening. But the more we do it and normalize emotions and normalize feelings and not care about what other people say about what we need to say, we do a good job of not caring about a lot of other stuff. We need to care about this and not care about what they say about what we feel and what we do. So take your time today, Kings. Remember the two parts. Are you okay? You okay? No, let me answer the question. Let me tell you why I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. Let me tell you why I'm okay. That's just strong. Great. Things are good. Woke up this morning, breathing. Chick-fil-A line was short. Starbucks line was short. I'm like, I'm living life today. That's still a, are you okay answer? But am I good? Let's end that. Anyway, as always, you can reach your dreams with a step ladder, and they're probably too